Jon Rahm is back on home soil, still seeking his first LIV Golf League win. Could a legion of Spanish fans help him over the line? Taylor Gooch was champion here last year, holding off Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka and Cam Smith. And you should never count out another home hero, Sergio Garcia. His fireballs won't lack support in their home event. Our shotgun start is moments away. The great Spanish host, Jon Rahm.
Try to play a big fade out over the crowd's head. And he loves it.
Next to the tee at 18, victorious in Las Vegas earlier in the season, it's Dustin Johnson, who really needs a return to form, as do the four aces, remarkably down in 10th place in the team competition so far.
Just tearing apart the dog leg there. And back to Sergio.
He's one of the great drivers of the golf ball in history of the game. Beautiful shape there.
Well, the crowds have flocked to Valderrama. Jon Rahm and Sergio Garcia have plenty of support out there. LIV Golf Andalucía for 2024 is underway.
Brandon Grace.
Oh,
there's a good start.
boy, he needs one too. Brandon Grace, of all people, is in the dreaded relegation zone, the drop zone on the points table. That is astonishing.
Taylor Gooch, victorious here last year. An excellent birdie on the 18th to see off the challenge of Bryson DeChambeau, and that's a beautiful shot by Taylor.
Over at 14 for birdie. Nice start for Mito.
Louis Oosthuizen out at 2. That was birdie in his first hole of the day.
Wind is blowing straight from the left.
Keeps it underneath the branches in front of him and over the trees further down. That's a terrific effort.
He's got gap wedge. Working really hard on this part of his game.
There's that spin. Gonna have to, especially into the breeze, they're gonna have to be wary of that.
Well, the Ironheads need a good week, don't they? They are coming off consecutive last place finishes in Houston and Nashville. They're 13th in the standings. They've started promisingly here, though. That was a birdie putt for Junichiro Kazuma at 11. Kevin Na is the captain, playing with Bryson and Phil. That was his third shot at 4. He made birdie there. Beautifully done by Kevin Na. So the Ironheads 3 under in the early going. That's a lead of a shot over Torquay. Don, watching DJ.
Yeah, with a 7-iron, and it's blowing. It's harder and harder. Boy, this looks pretty good.
It is.
Now next to this whole location, and it's straight off the left. Oh, what a touch.
Superb.
This is Louis Oosthuizen with his third shot at 4.
Up the hill. That needs to spin, and it will come back down the slope. Louis will kick that one in for birdie.
Phil Mickelson, captain of the High Flyers.
That'll catch the slope and come back down. That's an excellent shot.
Back to the 4th. It's Sergio to go first.
It's a little short to be relying on a bunch of spin, isn't it? We got him at 45 yards.
Yeah.
he can run it up behind. Oh, it doesn't need it. Doesn't need the slope. Beautiful shot. Mito Pereira at the par 5, 17th. Nice.
Mito 2 under par alongside Danny Lee and Louis Oosthuizen. Jon Rahm for birdie. Louis on the green at 6 has this for the outright lead. Yeah.
Firm enough to hold its line. A beautiful putt. And Louis takes the lead.
You can certainly feel the wind. It's going a little left.
Oh, there's a nice little kick. Check him when you get him. Pereira now from the thicker stuff at 18. That's well played. As a few moments ago, Marty Keimer has headed over the back of the 11th green in 2, the par 5. This is his third shot. Oh! Just a couple of seconds ago, Dean Burmester at 10 for birdie. The South African has it 1 under.
And now Jon Rahm for birdie at 5.
Takes advantage of the lovely kick with his second shot. DJ with his second shot at the 5th. Oh yeah, judges it beautifully. The big man will have that to get into the under par figures. Mito Pereira just a moment ago at the 1st for birdie. And that ties the lead.
Joint leader is Louis Oosthuizen, his third shot at 8, the only member of the all South African Stinger GC not to win an individual title, would you believe?
Sergio, after watching him react to Jon Rahm's second shot, the wind is really making it very difficult for the players.
That did its best to come out several times.
Close to the bottom of the hole.
Well, Sam Horsfield has moved up to 2 under. This is off the green at 11. The par 5.
Oh,
and that's an eagle.
Yeah.
Now Rahm, this for par.
Just a moment ago, Phil Mickelson at the par 5 11th.
And you can see how much uphill this second shot is. Up and over the slope. Oh, that's a glorious shot from Phil.
Back to the 9th and Jon Rahm. Rahm stays at 1 under par. Huge roar from the crowd. We have 9 holes to play on day 1 of LIV Golf Andalucía.
Dean Burmester, 15 down the slope. This for birdie a moment ago, and bucket.
And Louis, our leader, his third shot at 11 from an awkward angle. Oh, and he played that beautifully. No. Never got comfortable over it.
The 11th hole here. Jon Rahm has his third shot.
Flopping it. Oh.
Well, the leading Spaniard here in Valderrama isn't Rahm, and it isn't Sergio. It's Eugenio Chacarra. Chacarra, 1 off the lead. Our leader is Louis Oosthuizen. Here he is at 13.
nicely. One hop and stop, hole high, about 10 feet away.
Back to 11, and Rahm for birdie. John Rahm is within one of Louis Oosthuizen. Dean Burmester, and this is his fourth shot at 17. A bit of late curl, and that's in for a birdie. So Dean Burmester, 3 under par, in a tie for the lead.
Cam Smith with his third shot. Tricky little chip. Oh, that's beautiful. Just beautiful.
On to the green at 5 in Eugenio Ciccara. Eugenio Ciccara full of confidence. It's a 3-way tie for the lead now.
Sergio for par at 12.
He's going to give John Rahm a good look at the line here. Yeah, beautifully done.
Keeps the fireballs at level par.
Danny Lee, second shot at 5. Seen some big bounces on this green. Oh, and he struck that so beautifully.
Sergio's going to go ahead and hit here while Blaney gets his rolling. Caught that right rough. It's sitting down a little bit, but that tree isn't really in his way, especially with today's hole location. What a shot.
Yeah, that's superb.
Well, Louis raced to 3 under par early in his round. He's parred the last 7 holes. This to avoid a double bogey at 14.
You know, everyone is going to make bogeys, and they're going to make a lot of them around this golf course, so you just have to avoid that big number.
Whilst that was happening, Sergio for birdie at 13. Spoiler alert on the pylon. He is 2 under par. Within one of our leaders, Burmester and Ciccara.
Now, this would be a heck of a birdie for Louis Oosthuizen. It would also tie him for the lead.
Not a very strong breeze at all at the moment. Just trying to glide over those trees. Oh!
Not sure if that didn't make contact with the flag. Maybe a little unlucky.
Well, Danny Lee has tied the lead individually. This is for birdie at 7 for the Ironheads, and he is level with Dean Burmester now at the top of the pylon on 3 under, our winner in Tucson last year.
Sergio, after that lovely second shot, nearly slam dunked it.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant in these conditions by Sergio Garcia. And he is 3 under par. It's a 3-way tie for the lead now here at Valderrama. Can John Rahm keep pace?
Slightly straighter putt than Sergio's.
Oh, he hit a good putt too.
Sergio ready to go on the tee at 15th. Oh, this is headed. Wind's trying to hit it.
Yeah, might take the contour. That's a very good shot.
John Rahm 2 over his last 3 holes, having birdied 11.
And this is starting a little too far left.
Well, he's hanging in there, John
Hay un
Rahm.
puto huracán,
It's
macho.
Burmester, Lee and Garcia who lead the way on 3 under par. Stinger with a 3-shot lead in the team competition.
Sergio.
Yeah, imagine the roar here, Suan. If
Yeah.
this was to be rattled in for the outright lead.
Relative to the field, he is stronger from this distance than he is inside 5 feet.
Before that, it was John Rahm. Just trying to coax it down there for a stress-free par. He's done that.
Oh, that's a superb effort. Well, over at 4, Patrick Reed has got, I mean, you just got to get this to the edge of the precipice here. And down she goes. Oh, you can't make that one. You can't.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, a moment ago, Richard Blank.
He's got 8 iron for John Rahm. Back right hole location, everything slopes right to left. Wow, that wind just picked up and caught that ball.
Oh, man. And that is why Sergio waited. Just a fierce gust of wind.
I actually hit that good.
Dean Burmester has grabbed the solo lead. This is just a few moments ago. The South African with a birdie at the par 5 fourth.
Sometimes you just get a little unlucky.
I mean,
Bit of an uphill lie at least, but this is still a tough bunker shot. These conditions are really testing the patience of our players.
Just didn't quite get as much of that as he wanted.
Danny Lee climbing to a tie for the lead with Dean Burmester. He ended his day with a birdie at 10. So a very creditable and impressive opening round of 67 for Danny Lee, 4 under par. Dean Burmester will end his opening round at the 5th. It's a par 4. This is his second shot.
Oh, and a nice one to finish. Good chance there. Chikara now on the windy 11th for birdie. We've seen very few hold there. That's a great effort.
Dean Burmester to end his opening round with a birdie. Outright lead and likely the overnight lead. And it's a magnificent effort by Dean Burmester today.
This to finish off with a birdie for John Rahm, right to left.
Man, he has hit a few of those today.
Sergio in the mix heading into the weekend. 2 under par after an opening round of 69 for the Spaniard. This is how it looks after the first day of LIV Golf Andalucía. 7 players under par, 2 level par, 45 over par. Dean Burmester, a quite incredible 66 in the context of these conditions. 1 shot clear of Danny Lee. Eugenio Chikara 3 under. And the Fireballs are in second place, 2 shots back of Stinger GC. Join us tomorrow for second round coverage from Andalucia. We will see you then. Goodbye for now.